T plus 0, 3 p.m. I dosed with 25 mg orally this time, and my friends A, J, and P dosed 20 mgs each, and my bud D dosed 25 as well. So we sat down to wait out the effects. T plus 1, well damn if my nausea doesn't start up again at the exact same time. But this time I was prepared, so I whipped out my bowl and took a few tokes and the nausea just disappeared. P is starting to register some nausea as well, and I dispense some medicine to him as well, and we all feel better. No one else reports any sign of nausea. D decides that he wants 5 more mgs, so he does that, and J wants 5 more as well. Again I opposed him, but he still took it anyway. So we kick back and continue to watch South Park. T plus 1:30. I'm getting the first effects early, so I go into the trip room and switch on the blacklight onto this really cool psychedelic poster, and I notice some hazy effect but nothing major. A is saying he's already started to see walls melt. I think he's full of it, but that's just me. No one else reports feeling anything. T plus 2. Oh hell yay, this is my basic feeling now. Very strong trails and good MDMA feeling. I'm loving this already. P is starting to feel really good as well and reports numerous trails while making himself a drink. D is reporting mild effects and J is reducing again another 5 mgs. I think he's crazy, but I can't stop him, so. T plus 2:30. We head to the roof of my friend's house. I find that I am having a bit of trouble climbing the ladder to get up there. 0 When I get up there I can see for a long ways in most directions as he lives atop a hill. So we smoke another bowl for the hell of it. Then my friends go back inside to chill and I just sat down and looked at the trees. I've never really looked at trees before like this. The trees seemed to grow vast and turn into a jungle, and a flying pink rhino, don't ask, came up to me and asked me how I liked his home. I was so shocked that I checked to make sure my eyes were still open. They were. Then the rhino disappeared and I found I had been sitting on the roof for 5 minutes and it seemed like a long time. So I went back inside to find my friends getting ready to smoke me off the roof. They thought I had been up there like for a half hour. They were equipped with smoke bombs and everything, and I barely escaped sitting in a cloud of smoke. Although who knows if I would have noticed or not. T plus 3. So I went back to my friend's room and chilled looking at this trippy poster and contemplating the universe to the tune of Strange Angel. So I happened to turn around and look out the window and I see light coming through the trees for about 10 seconds and then it's suddenly replaced with the most complicated fractal universe I have ever seen. I still had my eyes open, I checked. So I am staring off into a fractal universe and it was like a kaleidoscope that kept changing the fractal patterns. This is the strongest trip visual I've ever had. My friends were off elsewhere, I think they went to take a walk. T plus 4. Put in this trippy movie called Infinity's Child. Nad watched the animated visual eye candy and listened to the strange soundtrack. I played some Soul Calibur with A, it was quite amusing. Otherwise I just was tripping hardcore and I hadn't tried to talk to my friends too much as they were consistently elsewhere. Smiley face. T plus 7, coming down but still very high and still seeing things. So we called over another friend E and he drove us to a rave not too far away and me, A, D, P, and E danced all night and played with glow sticks, and the 2CT7 after glow is a very nice thing to have at a rave, almost as good as Rollin on XE. Had tried to dose 20 mgs when we got to the rave, but when he tried to drink it, he lost 5 mgs because he left the cap on the 60cc syringe we were dispensing the dissolving liquid in. But he did manage to get 15 in his mouth. Cheeky smiley face. T plus 11. I'm driving the car home seeing as all my friends are tripping on something, be it 2 quart or some acid they found at the rave. I feel great driving and only the afterglow is left and I don't feel that tired, and we make it home safely and we popped in a movie to watch and I ate the only food I had that day, a bowl of ramen noodles. Closing parenthesis. T plus 13. I get to sleep. Again I have a mild headache but a bowl of weed stops that cold and I drift off to sleep. The next day the afterglow was still present and the same lethargy feeling was present. I absolutely love this chem and would recommend this to anyone. This was the strongest and best trip I have ever had, and I am a vet of acid too. I hope to try this again sometime when it again becomes economically viable to pay the exorbitant price for this molecule.